I thought I had forgiven my husband for cheating on me until I fell in love with someone else. I, 34 female, have been with my husband, Will, 38 male, for 10 years, and we've been married for 7. We have a child, 5 male. 4 years ago, I found out he was having an affair. A story as old as time itself. The classic signs were all there. He was distant, had long work hours, and was smiling at his phone, etc. So, one day after he went to bed, I checked his phone. I found out it was the fresh graduate, 23 female at that time, who had joined his company the previous year. From the messages, it was both physical and emotional affair that had been going on for at least 6 months. Reading about the cheap hotel sex was hard, but what was worse was how emotionally connected he was, calling each other nicknames and doing things that were historically our things. No, it was too much. I took all the screenshots, packed bags for my kid and me, called my brother to come pick me up from my parents' house. When my brother arrived, I woke my husband to tell him I was leaving. By the end of the week, I had already had a consultation with a lawyer. There was no going back. For the next 2 years, yes, years, not months, my husband tried relentlessly to win me back. He did everything, and he did everything right. Begging and groveling, he said he was blinded by the attention he got, cut off contact with the girl immediately, switched jobs within 2 months, booked counseling sessions that he begged me to attend, made progress in counseling, read books, you name it. He was visiting our son almost every day after work and on weekends. When he wasn't here, he would text me about his whereabouts and also shared his location. I saw genuine and consistent change and remorse in him, and after 6 months, my child and I moved back in with him. Things did get better and better every day for the next 5 years, until we reached the normal state we are at now. I can't explain why or what it is, but during the last 4 years, I feel like I have been in an emotional limbo. Things are normal, as I said. We go on dates, have sex, have family time, just like before. But I feel emotionally detached from him, like I can't be all in. I know I have forgiven him, and now I don't even think about the affair every day. Neither do I have any reason to doubt him anymore, but I also don't feel this love for him like before. He seems to think we are back to our old relationship, but I feel like we are very friendly roommates that smile and wave and just go with the flow. I thought this was my new reality, and I was never going to get the old me back until I met Jake. I met Jake, 35. Male about a year ago on our local subreddit. He posted about a hobby we share, and I commented. It's a rather uncommon hobby, so not many people have interest in it. Then we started to direct message, chit-chat, and such. The first month was nothing but talk about this hobby. Then we slowly started to get to know each other. He is a widower, and I told him I have a family. We met a few times for coffee after work and for the hobby. Yes, my husband knows that I am meeting this new friend, Jake, for the hobby. He doesn't know I found Jake on Reddit. I don't know how to word it properly, but I am finally happy and back to my old self, and the reason for that is Jake. We have fallen for each other over the last year and have confessed our feelings for each other. I never thought I would feel this way again, yet here I am. We have never done anything physical, only met in public, but this is certainly emotional infidelity towards my husband. On one hand, I understand that emotions are not rational, and it is my husband's doing that we are here. But on the other hand, I feel extremely guilty because he has been trying so hard to reconcile. I also feel so angry at him these days for putting me in this position. Also, in the middle of all this, I am in pain that I can't be with Jake and am shackled to my married life. Jake says he understands my duties as a mother and would never ask me to do anything I didn't want to, but he is there for me and my kid if I wanted. I don't know why I made this post. Maybe to clear my head. What do I do? Where do I go from here? Do I torpedo my marriage and all the hard work we have put into reconciliation to pursue a fling with someone I just met that may or may not turn into anything serious? Do I wipe him out and go back to whatever limbo of a marriage that I have left and just suck it up? Update. I made a post here in early January about my husband's affair and subsequently my emotional affair, EA. It's in my profile. The TLDR of that post is, my husband cheated years ago. We worked on reconciliation and moved on, or so I thought. Then, I met someone else a year ago that made me realize I hadn't healed as well as I thought, and I fell for this new man. Thank you to everyone who read it and commented, most of which were surprisingly supportive. I don't know why I even made the original post. Maybe I was feeling really down around Christmas and New Year's and just wanted to vent, or even have someone talk some sense into me. But Redditors have helped me see things more clearly, and I am grateful to you for that. A lot has happened since then, but if you don't want to read it all, here's the summary. I have started the divorce proceedings with my husband, and we're working out the legalities. I don't know where I stand with Jake. First, answers to some frequently asked questions, FAQ. Yes, we both have jobs and financial independence. Is my husband still cheating on me? Well, I honestly couldn't say. But based on the data I have on hand, his behavior, his phone activity, involvement with our kid and myself, time accounted for, no work, travels, or anything, I am fairly certain he's not. But who knows if he's a master manipulator? The hobby that we share is fairly niche, and I don't want to reveal it in case someone identifies us. We have made other friends there too. It's nothing sporty or physical, think more like pottery or painting, although they're not niche. Some people asked why I haven't given any thought to my son in all this. They're missing the point. Firstly, what relevant info could I post about him? And secondly, why do you think I reconciled with my husband? Certainly not for me. Whatever we decide, our son will be our priority and well taken care of. I'll keep him out of this post too. On to the update. I read all the comments and everything that was said here, and finally had the courage to admit that, yes, this was a sham marriage. I was not proud of my own actions, but I had to go. In the meantime, I disclosed some of this to my closest friends and family. They all supported me and have been there for me. My best friend also helped me plan and process all this, find a lawyer, and go to appointments. I have been strategizing the legal aspects for the last couple of months. About 2 weeks ago, I had a sit-down with my husband and asked him for a divorce. It wasn't pretty. He was surprised, desperate, sad, angry. A lot was said, some of which I am not proud of. He begged me to work on it, was surprised when I brought up his affair, was angry that I led him on for 4 years, to which I asked him if he was sad because he missed out on his chance with his affair partner, Afix. This hurt him a lot, and I shouldn't have said it, but I've been thinking about it for 4 years. I told him all about Jake as well, but made it clear that regardless of that, I'll be leaving. I just couldn't trust him anymore. I was at my lowest point during a very difficult pregnancy and birth, all of which he was there for. He saw me struggle to breastfeed the baby, suffer from sleep deprivation, go through all of this. Instead of supporting his wife and son, how did he have the time to go have an affair? I can't wrap my head around it. He has been sleeping in the guest room since then. We have had many conversations since then, and I think he is finally getting around to accepting that it's over. He'll move out this weekend. We've agreed to keep things civil, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you for taking the time to read it. Keep me in your prayers. Good night.
Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and if you enjoy, smash that like button.